Now, North Country's taking a rest over the summer, but Paul Paxton hasn't been idle, you know. He's been out and about with his camera on some great short journeys. For his first trip, he's been to the Lake District to learn how the organisation Bassenthwaite Reflections has been cleaning up Bassenthwaite Lake. Paul's guide was Karen Crofts, whom he met on a new footpath she helped to create above Keswick.
This is a great short journey to Bassenthwaite Lake with Karen Crofts. So this path up Latrick, that's one of your projects, isn't it?
It is, yes. This is what Bassenthwaite Reflections is all about. It's getting people out into the local environment, and behind us, this is part of the Bassenthwaite catchment, which is what we're trying to work to improve. Bassenthwaite Lake in the distance. Obviously the silting up and the sedimentation problems there, as well as others, and it's raising awareness so that people can take action and try to improve it with us.
Silt is washed down from the hillsides around the lake, so Reflections volunteers worked high in the forest to clear large areas to allow fresh tree planting to stabilise the ground, transforming the area's woods. So now we've arrived at a river that feeds into Bassenthwaite Lake.
Yes, that's right. And as you'll notice a little bit further down, there's a considerable amount of erosion taking place. That's basically sediment getting into the rivers and then down into the lake, which causes a lot of problems downstream. There are a number of techniques to tackle that. One of them we have here is using Christmas trees, and a little bit further along is what we call willow spiling.
So this is willow spiling?
Yeah. It's a fantastic example. It's basically sticking in willow stakes into the riverbank and weaving willow in and out of it. You backfill it with the soil so it's as compact and as solid, and it's a great defence against riverbank erosion.
At the north end of the lake, Bassenthwaite Reflections have created a wonderful area of wetland. This is fantastic. You've used willow here as well, haven't you?
It is. This is a living willow hide, and we're now on our Dubois wetland reserve here. And this site is actually another great example of how we're holding sediment and reducing the amount of sediment getting into Bassenthwaite Lake. What happens is that this area floods inevitably on an annual basis, and it actually holds sediment and soil so that the water getting into Bassenthwaite Lake is clearer.
The volunteers who have helped to build the access boardwalks and various hides will continue to manage the Dubois site and other projects into the future. So, although Bassenthwaite Reflections ends this year, they've left a legacy of land management, access for all paths, volunteer groups and education resources. Well, this is what it's all about, isn't it?
It is. Bassenthwaite Lake, isn't it gorgeous? This is what we've been trying to look after, and we need everyone to be involved to do their bit with it. It's got to be around for generations to come.
Paul Paxton, BBC Look North, Bassenthwaite.